I so shiny.
I so pale.
Coming up, we discuss the recently announced new lineup of shows for Not Scary Farm 2021. Welcome back, everyone. We have a brand new announcement for Scary Farm. Let's just jump right into it. So I'm really excited for the shows. We got 6 shows. 2 of them are returning concepts. Probably they're obviously both of them are going to have new content in them, and then 4 of them are completely new shows. Let's get right into the video that Knott's used to announce. Which, by the way, this announcement event is not going to happen at this point, but this is a good substitute. These videos that are coming out every week, I'm looking forward to them. Every week they're really good. I think next week is going to be the returning mazes, and the week after is going to be the new maze. And tickets go on sale August 16th, so really looking forward to it. So let's get right into the video where Knott's announced the 2021 shows. As for Puppet Up, it is going to be returning to the Charles M. Schulz Theater this year. This is its second year. I really enjoyed it in the first year. If you don't know Puppet Up, it's a dirty improv comedy show. It was created by Brian Henson, who is Jim Henson's son, and it's a lot of fun. The improv is fantastic. The sketches they do are really great. I'm really looking forward to seeing it return. I can't wait to see what kind of new ideas they're going to do. There's always people who come up from the audience. It's a really great show, so really looking forward to that returning. Set in Calico 1986, Invitation to Terror is a digital illusion horror show which tells the story of millionaire Tom Shackelford, who is set to unveil his secret project that he promises will change the world. It's going to be a killer party with plenty of terrifying surprises no one will ever see coming. Wow. Okay, so this was definitely unexpected. So first things first, just looking at the title, Invitation to Terror looks a lot of fun. It says presented by Futuretronics. Now, it's been a while since Knott has done a presented by maze or show or anything like that. And when I look up Futuretronics, there's a few results, but the main one seems to be this video game accessory company. I'm not sure if this is the one that they're talking about in the show. Maybe there's not even an actual company that's helping them with this. Maybe that's just kind of part of the show. It's like, this is Futuretronics and blah, blah, blah. It looks like this company does work with augmented reality. I'm not sure if it's this company, but I have no clue. What I do know is that this show is going to be in Mystery Lodge. I know this for sure. I was talking to someone, and this show is going to be in Mystery Lodge, which for me is very exciting because, first of all, the Mystery Lodge venue has been closed since, I think, spring of 2019, maybe even before that. Yeah, so we are definitely not getting a maze in Mystery Lodge this year. But this will make up for it. In this venue, we're going to have this show, and I'm really excited for it. I know it can be hard to repair the Mystery Lodge show. That's probably why it's been closed for so long. Maybe Futuretronics is, if it's a real company, is helping them with this technology. I'm really excited, and this is the one I'm by far the most excited for. I'm really excited for this. Invitation to Terror. I'm really excited. So let's go to the next one. The witches summon you to a percussion ritual to awaken the dead. Hosted by Evil Hag of the Hollows, Wicked Drums arises high-energy drumming, colliding with ancient witchcraft in a sensory overload sure to raise your spirits. So this sounds like a lot of fun. I think it's definitely going to be in the Hollow. The first thing that comes to mind is Blood Drums. That's a show that they used to have at Knott's. Maybe it's the same group of people, maybe not, but this looks very interesting. It looks like it might actually have a little bit of a storyline. It's definitely in the Hollow, has a connection to the Hollow. My first instinct is also that this will be on the Camp Snoopy stage. That does mean that it will be, if it's on that stage, it will be right outside of Pumpkin Eater's exit. And just as a noise thing, I don't know how much that would affect the maze. Maybe it's also possible that they build a stage somewhere else, maybe a little further back in Camp Snoopy. But really looking forward to this. Sensory overload, since I have ADHD and that affects my sensory stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Also, in the description, they say Awaken the Dead. I'm just like, don't remind me. Don't remind me of that. Speaking of Awaken the Dead, replacing Awaken the Dead is... The night comes alive at the stroke of midnight when the electric dance group takes the Fiesta Village stage. Dressed in colorful and vibrant colors, the lively dancers dazzle all with their moves set to high-energy music. It will leave you with no choice but to dance your feet off. Literally. Quite literally, you will have no choice but to literally dance your feet off. So Doce de la Noche translates to midnight, because 2 years of Spanish really paid off. So this is going to be on the Fiesta Village stage. I'm pretty sure it's going to have showtimes, so it's not just going to be a continuous dance party throughout the entire night. So outside of that, Fiesta Village is still going to be pretty much dark, but maybe there'll be extra party atmosphere and whatnot. But it looks interesting. It looks like it will actually be a show. I hope it is not just like dancers being in ambiance to a party. I hope it is actually like a show and has like structure to it. Probably not gonna have story, but totally honest here, probably looking forward to this one the least out of all of them, just because we've had a dance party in Fiesta Village for a while now. I don't really know what to expect. I think that, you know, Fiesta Village is a pretty good space. It's hard to do a scare zone outside of like a Spanish theme there. Because, you know, with like Universal, they'll do scare zones that's like totally not themed to the area that it's in anyways, which is, you know, Universal can do that because it makes more sense for their kind of scare zones. For our scare zones, it's really like they literally changed an entire street to put a scare zone in there, or other way around. But you know what I mean. Camp Snoopy had Necropolis before, which was steampunk themed, and I don't think they would really do that today. The Hollow obviously fits Camp Snoopy a bit more. When I saw the dance party there and everything's just like dark around, and even like if there's no one dancing, I'm like, okay, there's this entire land, as I've discussed before, that's just sitting and there's no maze there or anything like that. But again, it looks like this is going to be an improvement over the dance party, so I am looking forward to that. Your mind will melt at the sights and sounds of the Carnival du Grotesque. Live bands provide the soundtrack for the creepiest company of performers to ever disgrace the stage. Wow, disgracing the stage. That's interesting. So this is going to be at the Calico Mine stage. So again, rest in peace, The Hanging. I always really held on to the idea of The Hanging. Just gonna say this real quick. The reason I like The Hanging so much, and was really sad to see it go away, was that for me, there's a lot that goes on in the show, and I just enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like, there's just a lot of action on the stage, a lot of music and whatnot, and my ADHD just takes that and it latches onto it. And it's like, I really like this. And even though it could be hit or miss some years, 2018, I was pretty sad to see it go away. Now I'm all right, you know, that I've come to terms with it. But this is definitely going to be in the Calico Mine stage. Interesting how this is going to mix with Calico and the Roaring Twenties or Goring Twenties, sorry, and Carnival, because I think that the Goring Twenties is going to kind of start around the Charleston Circle Fountain. I don't think it's going to really start until you get a little farther into Memory Lane. Anytime there's a show on the Calico Mine stage, it's always going to be very loud, and so you can be on, you know, the other street over in Ghost Town and hear the show going on. So, you know, that'll be interesting with Carnival there and the Goring Twenties and then Ghost Town, and you know, the sound, it's whatever, but having a band will be interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Specially curated for our Scary Farm fans, this show is home to a collection of original art by unique and talented artists from across the country. So that's the return of the Into the Fog art show. I'm thinking it's going to be at Cordy's Corner where it was last year, or it could be in that shop that I think it's called the Company Store now, but they're probably going to retheme it to Halloween. It's whatever. But yeah, the Into the Fog art show always has a lot of great art. Looking forward to seeing what they'll do this year. So folks, that is the lineup for the 2021 Knott's Scary Farm shows. That's 2 returning shows and 4 that are new. And out of the actual stage shows, it seems that Puppet Up and Invitation to Terror are more storyline based. Wicked Drums also looks like it could be loosely story based or a little more story based. It could go either way. And then Doce de la Noche and Carnival du Grotesque seem to be very good atmosphere shows, ones that you can sit down to and watch, and ones to just enjoy as you're walking by. So I'm looking forward, and then Into the Fog, as always, great art. I'm really looking forward. This is a very solid show lineup, and I'm really looking forward to it. So they changed up the lineup a bit. I'm really looking forward to Mystery Lodge being used. I'm very excited for it. So even though we don't have a maze this year, I'm going to love the show. That's going to do it for me on the 2021 show lineup. I think next week they're going to announce returning mazes. I hope and think there's still going to be new additions to to returning mazes. The question is, how are those going to be announced? Are they not going to be announced? Or are we just going to find out? Will I have to ask people? Will they say them in the videos? That'll be interesting if they do. We will see the details for the returning mazes next week, most likely. My name is Will Collins. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment and let me know what you guys think about the new shows. I'm really excited for the lineup that's going to be coming to you very soon. I'm Will Collins, signing off. I'll see you next time.